Hello, I'm Philip Stoughton. I'm in the Scoop studio at SMTAi in Chicago, and I'm joined by Tanya from SMTA and Keith Bryant from the Smart Group, now becoming Smart or SMTA Europe. Tanya, what was behind this decision to get involved with the Smart Group?
Well, Keith and I have always worked well together, and we were able to come up with a collaboration for an event earlier this spring, and went well. We found that both teams and organizations worked well together. It was a successful event, and we've just been really enjoying it. So we thought, why not take it a step further?
Okay, and you've created SMTA Europe from that. Keith, from your point of view, when you look at the two associations, what are the key similarities that allow you to have this synergistic approach?
Well, both organizations are about technology and imparting information. Obviously, the SMTA is doing it in a much bigger way than we are, as you can see from the conference and the expo here today. But they all have their roots in education and working with technologists, engineers, quality people, and really that's they're almost mirror organizations. Okay, different size and in a different place, but they're doing the same stuff. If you look at the chapters, they're doing seminars, they're doing webinars, they're doing all the same stuff that we're doing, just a different audience. And the problem we've had at the Smart Group is it's very hard for us to get out into Europe, and SMTA has a footprint there already, so it was a win-win-win-win-win situation.
Okay, well, that makes perfect sense. And when I look at the kind of Smart Group brand and the SMTA brand, for me, they're a very strong fit. As you say, it's much more about conference content than the big kind of exhibition expo, and you're known for providing that really good content, but also known for having this kind of chapter approach where volunteers come together and build stuff that's really good locally. That's really been part of the essence of SMTA for some time.
Absolutely. It allows us to go into a local region and cater the technology and the topics to what is really important to that area.
Yeah. And you've done that very successfully. For example, in Mexico, the next event I'll be attending is SMTA Guadalajara. That's an event that's really grown.
Absolutely. They do things a little differently for a chapter event than some of our other chapters do. That's a 2-day event. They put a full technical program along with it. It's a very well attended expo where they're able to bring in some local vendors as well as suppliers from around the globe. So the people that aren't able to travel to the larger shows, they're able to bring that to them.
Okay. And when you look at doing that in Europe, what are the areas in Europe that you think you're going to be able to expand into? What are you going to be able to do under this partnership that you perhaps hadn't done in the past?
Well, Germany has to be a key market for us because of all the automotive. There's a lot of technology stuff happening there already, but let's say we're a little bit more grassroots than some of the other organizations that are there. So what we're hoping through the coming year, maybe 2 years, is that we get some input into our technical committee from outside the UK, and then we can maybe even in 2 years have a German chapter. Because the Germans like to do stuff in their own language, and then it's very hard to make it a European event. So that's going to help. But yeah, the plan is to grow that way. But we're going to start with the current membership of SMART. We all hope are going to rejoin. Current membership of the SMTA are going to rejoin. So we've got a good solid base, and then it's going to take us a little bit of time to grow from there. And as soon as we get enough people in enough places who want to do something, then we'll do it. And I'm guessing Germany. I mean, it may be the Nordic, it may be a lot of other areas, because there's still a lot of technology out there in a lot of other places.
Yeah, it's spread around, isn't it? And there's a lot going on in Eastern Europe as well. I guess from your point of view, Tanya, the first thing to do is synchronize those calendars and look at where you can collaborate on events that are already scheduled to give more value to those that visit and those that take part.
Absolutely. We want to increase our footprint, like we're saying. We're always an organization that is big advocate on collaboration and partnering with other organizations that share the same mission and values that we have. So as well as creating our own events, and hopefully from there, creating that a greater awareness and spinning off into different chapters that they can better serve their areas.
Well, I saw the press release come through. I thought it was imminently sensible, imminently pragmatic, and to steal the word, it's a really smart move. Tanya, Keith, thank you very much for your time. Thank you.